basically we will explain the topics like sessions wise. In first session, second session, third session, and fourth session. So it will display, it will be conclude with all the things. Like it will explain about the Unix parts and the basic operating system, how the functionality will be worked into the things. Okay. And it will go through the things like what are the basic commands and everything will be there. Everything is going to be explained in such a way, like what is the operating system and how the operating system will be work and what is the architecture of the operating system and what are the commands normally we are centrally following to get the information from the operating system. Okay. Coming to that, see where I have the different structures. Okay, basically, operating system is a consist of the different things. Like one is basic file systems, shell, and recommendation of the files. Many things to gather the information. So prior to that, you need to know what is operating system. So operating system is nothing but it is a functionality which is to get the information from the hardware. Okay, it will be act like on top of the mediator in between the kernel and the hardware. So it's a user interface. User can understand through the operating system only. It will get the information from the use and it will pass the same information to the hardware by using kernel. Kernel. So just I inform kernel. What is the kernel? Kernel, it will be act like a user in bridge in between the hardware and the user. Okay. That I'm going to be explaining in future how it will the functionality of the operating system. So these are the thing, hardware. So initially the hardware is the primary thing. So this is the thing where like operating system, all the things, whatever the things, everything they are going to be functional and everything is going to be accessed on the hardware also. So in hardware, the layers will be kernel. Kernel is a part of the operating system which can recognize the things. So what we are going to be, if you want to list the command, list any of anything, if you list any command, so if you give any command to the operating system, it will convert the particular command into the binaries and it will update to the hardware. This is what client is looking for information. It will get the past information from them and it will generate the output to the standard outputs like a hard, like a what's it, monitor and monitor. Okay, and shell. Shell is nothing but it is scripting. Application and kernel. It will be interacting using the script shell. That is the scripting part. Okay, and Unix and the users. Okay, most of the Unix is having a different type of the flavors and how it will be work and having the users. So one the operating system is created, we are creating the users. Users in the sense means having the root access and having the privileges. What is the privileges means? Giving the privileges to the customer or particular user to the particular level only. So that will become around the users part. It is one of the major topic we are going to discuss on users. So whatever I explained, Unix is a big subset. So having the many versions. On Unix we are having the many versions. Like initially AT&T is start with the like operating system Unix in using the sys3. After that, so directly started with the BSD. After that, Solaris. So those services we need to get by pay and use. And IRIX, the SGA and the AX, it will come around by handling by IBM, and Linux is a free software. So all of them, Linux is the one of the biggest feature which having the many people using across because the access wise and the what is it, the cost wise will be less when compared to the other one. If you come around the AX or Solaris, it big cost when compared to the Linux. So most of the companies and most of the environment based on their level, like based on the level and level of the cost of the project. So they are using the particular operating system. These are the major operating systems which are using the different companies. And like how you are logging to any operating system. So whether you can log in through remote otherwise Otherwise, we are logging to the console. Console in the sense, so we are logging to the top of the voice only. We are logging to the console. So hardware on top of the hardware, we are directly interacting with the console. Remote in the sense means like telnet and SSH different types will be there, like using the cookie session. So I will explain how we are logging to that. Just in this scenario, like I'm showing that. Okay. So this is the operating system. So how I am logging to the operating system. Already I am logging to the operating system. Okay. So just here I given a command like uname hyphen. This is one of the command in Unix. So it will display the which type of the operating system I am using. Here the first thing here is theme. It's a Linux. I am using the Linux, and the version of the Linux will be 2.6.0. Means it's the sixth version of the Linux, and it will display the information. What are the basic units of the information it will display related to that. And there is one more command I given to the operating system. It will pass to the shell, and after that kernel, and it will reach to the hardware. It will given the particular information what I am requesting through the standard output. Remember, monitor. It will display df is a command. By using that we will get the information of what the file system will be there. So those information I can get it through df icons. So these are the things how it will be logging and functionality wise how it will be there. And like usernames, we are having the like password is one of the command. So nothing but username. What is the username, like a root or like any particular user we are creating. So with respect to that username, we need to log in. And password, whatever the respective password we are doing, we need to log into that. And coming by user directory home information. I will tell you that. This is the basic directory structure of the Unix operating system. Like initially, on the top of that, root will be there. Root is like a super user to the all the file system. It will take care of it. It will be having all the access with respect to the all the file system. Like it consists of bin, etc, and home, emp, and user. So every file system having their own features. Bin is a file system which consists of all the binary information, and etc is consists of all the information which is related to etc prospect method, but some of the major daemons and some of the major services which are under the control of etc. And home is a directory which consists of the user information, like home. On the top of the home you will be having the user information and passwords information. Everything also will consist of that, and majorly some start of the operating systems, and everything will be concluded. TMP is one of the major file systems, but TMP act like a swap user. So that these are the things one after the other. If you want to explain, you can understand how the functionality of the every operating system, how it will works. And the user is one of the one of the file system. So in this, it will be displayed the different things like user information. It will be under the control of user. These are the major set of the level of the file system. It will be under the control of root. So below that, so based on our requirement, we are creating the file systems. And let's see, always I told root is always the primary and is having the access of all the things. Normally, we will indicate with backslash, sorry, forward slash, and so normally in general, the representation of the file system, nothing but how where we are in. So always pw is a command, so it will list it. So just I want to know where I am in, like /var/opt means I'm right now under the path of /var and /opt. So this is the path execution. So relative path, executive path, we have two paths. So you over there, it will display the where you are in. See here, the client executed the ls. So at this point, just you want to know the where exactly he is in. User bin ls. This is the file structure. So file structure is the major thing in respect to the hardware. So the hardware need to know where exactly you are in and where you are executing the commands. So based on that only the privileges will be under the few privileges will be come under to you. Privileges in the sense means the rights and the roles it will be managed by you. So that will be only the hardware know by respect to of this path only. Okay. See absolute path, how it will be there, and we have the other path like absolute path and relative path. So these are the two paths like forward to downward and down to forward. So these are the two paths it will list out the how we are functionally wise. And there is one more topic is there like this. So these are the tutorial one, listing and files and the directories, making the directories and changing the different directories and the directories and the path names and more about the home directories. These all are common in the tutorial one, so it will explain you about the, how the things will be going to be happen. And tutorial 2, like, so we are already aware of that, we are in step 1, we completed the things. So functionality wise we need to know that how the files will be there, moving the files on top of the files. So what is the things we need to do like a functionality like copy, move, remove, displaying the contents on the screen and everything. So here to that we need to know the what is a file system and what is it. The file system is a nothing but on top of the disk we are creating the some sort of the files. So it will be the under the control of hardware only, but it will be accessed by the user. User understandable format we are creating the file system. For example, see here, just try to give information. Slash dev slash root. This is a raw disk. Okay. On top of raw disk, I created slash where. Otherwise slash. This is a user file system. So on top of uh, file system only, I can able to create the anything, any information if you want to create, or any text file or anything you want to create anything next, you can create by using this command only. Like text is one of the command, by using that you can create files. In the sense means file. So just I want to list out. There is one more command is there, ls-l. See, I created this, I don't know, right, at what time? See, 2254. I created this particular file. So where exactly the root of the word. So it will be under the control of var. Okay. So if you want to use it's a slash var slash text. This is the format, file format of to known by the hard disk. Okay. So this is the way how we are creating the things and so clear to that. Just we need to know what is the functionality of the file system. The file system will be varied from the different prospects like Microsoft is having a different file system. That is normally we can see the directories. Sorry. And the file system which is operated managed by the like Unix and these type of the operating system, you can say that it's a file system only. So what are the commands will be there? Accessing the file system like ls-e, pwd, cd. These are the different switches we are using that one. And man is one of the command. So we can get the information of the information by using the man. Just if you want to know any information about the one command, ls, I am not sure about what exactly it is. By using the man ls, man space ls, you will get the information about what is ls, how it will functionality wise, how it will work. Every information you will get from this tool. And like cd is one of the command. Change the directory. You can see that. Say right now where I am, pwd is the present my working directory. I want to change my directory to /var to /root. So right now my working directory will be root. Means I purposefully I changed my path from the slash var to slash root. So by using the command cd. So that is this command will help you out how to access this and viewing the files like a cat. If you want to view the any files like cat, so nothing actually I need to the slash file. Nothing is there. I'm not actually there is no information in the test. So that so I'm not able to get the information from them. Okay. So if you want to update any information on that means normally we will use the win command. So just I'm using that one. Otherwise you can create the things also. I will show you that in the future for that. How we need to access this. Unless more or add or remove. RM is a command to remove. And CP is a command to copy. Just saying that um, RM test. So if you want to list out means there is no test file. Why? Because I removed the command, I removed the file test by purposefully by using the RM command so that I'm not able to get the information. Cat test. Updating file. Easy as it's updated. So control J is a command here. This is the command. Cat is one of the major commands in the Linux operating system. By use that we can use and we can update and we can append. So all this functionality will be we can perform by using the cat. See here, here the cat is functioning as the displaying purpose. Where in earlier on this command, I can use this command by using that I can add some information on the test file. So that is what I did here. Hi, this is a demo class. I updated it. By using this, we can update that how it will be performing generally. So these are the commands. Like I'm just creating one more test one, test one, and here creating one more test one class. Control check is a command by using that it automatically saves. So I'm listing off once again. Ls remove is one of the command. By using this one, we can list out what are the file system we have created so far, like test and the test one. These are the two file system I created so far. Okay. This is the file system consists of the information. Okay. So just there is a command with the cp. By using the cp command, we can copy the information in one file system to other. Because you can see that test one. Here it's nothing is there. Just I want to copy the information. So here the content whatever there in your test. So I purposefully I put the information into test one. You can see that here the test one there is no information is there. But whereas after using the cp command, so I can see that the information whatever there in test I purposefully move to test two. These are the many switches will be there like rm is one of the command. I think earlier I showed earlier that. And MV is a command moving the file system, like a renaming. This is one of the rename is a command by using you can rename the file system. And CP is one of the command, and again and enter directory. So we can create the directories also. We can able to create the directories. So here I am trying to create a one directory with the name demo. Because I am trying to, for switching into the directory, what is the command we need to demo, like cd. So to know the where exactly I am, /var/demo. I'm trying to create demo test one. This is one of the file I created here. Okay. So yes, I can create that. I created one file system. I created the one directory here. Okay. So just we want to know the information. Just show that we are into the stash, or I'm going to switch into the var. ls-l is a command. So how can you know that whether the whatever I created is a directory or whatever is created is a file system? So the naming convention was you will start with the D, that is a commander into the directory. Demo is a directory and the root is a directory. You can see that it will be with the D. And coming was and the next test 2 and the test 1. These are not starting with the D, these are the files. Okay. Files in the sense which we can add the information. Directory is something like that. It consists of the files. Okay. So these are the privileges. These are the command. We can change the privileges also because of few of the users who, where access wise the root user can change these privileges based on the users also. Like just glance I'm explaining. R is a root, like a read. Who can read the only file, but it should not have access to write and all. So we can do that one also. And write, W means writable. He will be having the access to write also. So root. So these are the things are there, and E will be there. Generally E will be there. So E is nothing but executable or X. So you have the option to execute the file. In general, like any shell scripting or something, we are having user need to have access of execute command. So these are the privileges this we can perform by using command chmod. That will I will explain that. Cp is a command. Cp hyphen means changing process also, copy of process also. We are having the many switches. So once we are trying to copy any information, just we need to know whatever the copy is changing along with the permissions. Whatever the uh, previous file, whatever the main file we are trying to copy, and that obviously the destination file also need to have the same thing. These all are will come around how we are functioning, and these are the many switches we are trying to, like in Windows we are using the like zip and everything. So in operating system wise also we are doing the many things. In same scenario we are doing like a tar, the tape option. Nothing but we are trying to compress the information whatever there into the directory. So like a demo is one of the directory. I am trying to zip the total directory into the one point of shot. So by using the tar is a command by using like a tar and file name and what is the like name convention, we can use that. Like it's a backup or in date wise everything we can update that one and we can use that. So these all are come around into that. So these are the how we are functioning that. And file system attributes and what are the attributes are there and size of the file system and what are the permissions, what is the type of the file system that we are using. So these all are will come into the file system. So this is totally depends upon the user limits. How the things will be going to be happen, what is the structure of the operating system, what is the user requirement, everything will become around into that. And In ls also we are having the many switches like ls-l, ls-lt. You can see that ls-l is a command to list out ls-l sorry lht the command. So it, see here what are the differences here. ls-lht is a command. By using this one, you can see that what is the uh, time wise and time with changes, everything we can display like a file. What is the size of the file? Everything we can change. There is a and ls-la is a command. We can see that any hidden files are there. See here, these it will list out along with the hidden files. Dot is Unix is it's a hidden files. If you mention any dot with a file name, so that file will be converted into the hidden file. So with the normal commands, we are not able to use or not able to view the commands. So by using ls-la only the command, we can view the things. Many switches are there, so we need to use along with that. Like you can see that here, ls-l, it will list out all the information. And so this is the one I already explained, like permissionless, how it will be there, and what are the permissions like a owners, groups, and size, and what is the time, and what is the name. So if you want to create ls-l FOO, this is one of the file. So for this file, so these are the directories, permission levels, read, write, okay, and this is the group. Who is the owner of this group? So we are creating anything into the one particular directory means it will be under control of that. So we need to mention that who is the owner of that and what is the privileges it's having. Everything will come around into that. And this is the file system, or is like read, write, execute, and we have three types of the permissions level, like user, group, other. User is a person who can able to access, and the group is a person so who consists of the users, and others is a things, so it will consist of the like words, everyone else. So as per the requirements, we will get into that. So like read, write, executable, these are the users, this is a group, this is the others, everything. So these are the things we can manually set as per the requirement. We can, if you want to mix, we can change it instead of root. If you want to permit the having any user instead of, we should not be having any executable permissions. We can change it. So we have a commands to change it also. We can change it back. Like changing the permissions, I know for already. chmod is one of the primary command. So by using this one, we can change the things also. Now, these all are come around into that. And like whatever we discussed, copying, moving, removing, displaying, searching the contents, and to the redirection, redirecting output, and pipes. Okay. So pipes in the sense means if I want to display at text. So I want to know that hyphen a. Okay. So just like here is a command, and there is a many pipe commands we are using. So it will display. See here, I'm just displaying it out. Here only one line is there. That is the reason we are not able to get the information properly. If we have the many lines, like see, I'm creating one more test 3. I'm just creating like a demo class. Right. Trying to get hyphen a demo. So what is the intention of this command? So cat txt, what is the information it consists of? Like what is the information we are having? Like it consists of demo class hi. It's 3 lines of the code, 3 lines of the information it's having. But I don't want to be messing with all the things. I want to know what is the information what I require. So I need a require of demo is the command. Demo is nothing but the file consists of the demo. I need to get the information like initial state cat test3. What are the result I'm trying to display? Cat is the command to display. And what is file system? Like test3 is one of the file system. Here is a pipe symbol. Pipe is a command. By using this one, we can add the multiple instruction on top of the operating system. So here in the first step, I need to display the cat3, but grep -9. Grep is one of the command. It's by using this one, we can get the information whatever I require. Like -a is the one of the switch. I just want to get the information with the name of demo. So whatever I get it, this is the one.